Hello, fellow Flosstubers. It's Patty here with episode 104. Today is May the 4th, 2020. May the 4th be with you. Today on the show I have whips, I have haul, most of it from my mom's stash. I have knitting and spinning, so sit back and relax, grab your beverage of choice. I'm doing water today. I decided to be good. Your craft of choice and let's chat. How was everybody's week? Mine was really good. This weekend we cleaned out our garage a little bit because we are moving things around, getting rid of some stuff. I finally got him to get rid of some of the boxes that he's been hoarding. He's been hoarding cardboard boxes because we were going to move or thinking about moving last year or the year before. And that just never really panned out. And now we've got grandbabies, and I don't see that happening anytime soon. So I said, let's just get rid of some of these boxes. I am going to be taking those boxes out to my mom's so we can start going through her things and packing up Dad's stuff that needs to go. So, yeah. So I was really happy to release him from his hoard and do something with them instead of having them piled up in the garage, because our garage is only a one-car garage and it's full. Even with my car, at least my car can fit in there, because I would be raising holy heck if my car could not fit in that garage. One of the main reasons we bought this house is so I could put my car in the garage. So yeah. Let's see what else happened. Little man came over on Friday and we played. We were able to go outside and play outside for a little while. I bribed him to come back in because he loves being outside. So I bribed him with playing the drums. We have a full drum set downstairs and he loves to play with the drums. So that's how Grandma got him in the house. Let's go play with the drums. And so he played drums, and we have a foosball table down there and he likes to play with the foosball table. So yeah, we had a good day. I have snuck over and met the other grandson a couple of times. I know that social distancing is happening all over. Fairbanks finally had one positive after 3 weeks of not having a positive. So we have really slowed it down here. I keep myself safe by staying home. Most day I stay home. I only go out on Wednesdays to see my mom, and when I am in public I have my mask and I use sanitizer on my hands. So we stay safe so that we can make others around us safe. So yeah, that's all I'm going to say about that. But he is a precious little man. He loves his mama. And yeah, he cries when I hold him, so I don't hold him for very long. But that's okay. There will become a time where he will like his grandma. I hope. And I did have a question from a fellow interior person. So I should have had this ready and I don't. So let me see. Where did the other question go? Oh, right here. So, Amy, I'm not going to butcher your last name, Amy, sorry, but she asked if there's a nearby stitching group. I don't know of any, but there is a embroidery guild here in the interior, and I'm not quite sure. I know I can figure it out. I know that my friend is a member of it. So, Han, if you're watching, can you comment below for Amy? And yeah, I mean, I would love to. I haven't gone to it, and I've been kind of shy to go. I'm actually a very shy person, so I know my friend has asked me a couple of times. But as soon as everything calms down and we are able to meet in groups, I think I might do it. And I believe they get together once a month to stitch, and they have classes and things. So it is the Fairbanks Embroidery Needlework Guild or Needle Arts Guild, something like that. So you could look it up, or maybe my friend will post it down below. I don't know if she watches anymore, but if she does, hopefully she will. So, and I had a couple of comments congratulating me on my grandbaby, and I want to say thank you very much, and I will heart and answer you guys as well. But I wanted to at least mention that in case anybody else is in the interior and would like to know about the Embroidery Needle Arts Guild. So, shall we get on with the stitching? I think so, after this drink break. All right, so last month's Mira Monday was Blossom Goddess, and I stitched this on a 32 count Touch of Yellow by Witchholt, and here is where I got to on her. So she has a face, and this is her arm. So I did get quite a bit accomplished this last month. I would have gotten more, as you recall, but I had to start this whole center section again. So I'm happy with how much I got done for this rotation of Blossom Goddess. She will still show up again for Whip Go because her number has not been called. So let me slide that back in there. And I probably will not be bringing her out for Mira Mania because I just worked on her, and I'd rather work on some of the other ones that I worked on that I haven't worked on in a while. Does that make sense? I hope so. Okay, and then on Tuesday, I brought out When Life is Done, since I said I was going to do this every 2 weeks. This one will not come out again until June. So this is by Silver Creek Samplers. That's what that one looks like. And this one is being stitched on 32 count lamb's wool linen. And I got a lot accomplished. Look at all those words I got accomplished on here. So I'm almost done with the words. I still have to do, let's see, I started that soar, so soar away beyond the sun is the only words I have left to do on this. But I am so happy how much I got accomplished on this. So I will definitely have this done before his birthday in October. So I'm very, very happy. Very, very happy with how that's coming out. And this is a really good stitch. I did want to change a word, but then I thought, no, I'll just leave it the way it is. But yeah, very happy with how that's coming out. Then, let's see what else. I pulled out Feather Fairy, so I did this one on Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday. I pulled out the last Whip Go for April, which is Feather Fairy. And I am stitching Feather Fairy on MCG Textiles, 28 count in Teadyed. And there she is. I did go ahead and frog out her chin and pulled that back a stitch because it was too much. I just didn't like it. So the shadowing worked really well. But I have to be really careful because the mid-tone shadow and her skin are about the same color, and I picked up the wrong one when I was doing her arm, so I had to rip out part of her arm and restitch it with the right color. But this is where she's at. I really like her. She's a lot of fun. But she will be going away because she is not a monthly Mira and her number has been called. So maybe later on in the year I will pull her out, but I will not be pulling her out also for the Mira because I just worked on her. So she's going away. And then on Thursday, I worked on the blue flower, night walked down. And this one I am stitching on 36 count smoke blue Edinburgh linen by Swigart, I believe. And here's where this one's at. So I got the peacock white all done, so I do have enough white to probably fill in the border that needs to be white. So that was the bamboo. And I'm using a mixture of called for and floss from my stash. So I'm really enjoying that stitch. Yeah. And then so Friday started Mania. So my first Mirror Mania project I decided to work on is Fairy Moon, which I received this as a present from Joe. Thank you again, Joe, so much. And I am stitching this on 32 count vintage Stormy Night Lugana. Looking all over for it and it was on my lap. So I left this one in the Q-snap, and where I was, I stitched all of this on Friday. Since I had the little man, I didn't get a lot of time to stitch, and I'm starting to work here. So I'm going to do some of the white first, just so I can get the white done. So I got this section of her dress done, and there's another little white section right next to it. So there is 4 weeks in May. So I'm going to work on this one this week. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday will be my Fairy Moon. And then I will decide, probably going to do the Baker's Wife as one section. And then after that, I don't know. I'll have to look. But yeah, I want to get a good chunk of done with Mania. And that will be Mania for me because I switch out so much now that working on one project for 3 days, that should be interesting. Yeah. Okay, so Saturday. On the weekends, of course, there's going to be either a Sal weekend or it's going to be full coverage. So I went ahead and pulled out my Friends and Family Mystery Sal by Linens and Threads. And this is what it will look like right now. So I have, this is April and May. So I did a lot on this. I just cannot believe how much I accomplished on Saturday. Ta-da! I filled in all the green, which I'm really happy with. And I believe I'll have enough because Victoria Motto Samplers skeins are big, so I should have plenty. And I did these flowers here. So I am almost done with April. All that's left is the urn that it sits in. And then May is just these two sections there. And then I'll have April done. So yeah, that's my goal for, or May, I'm sorry, that's May. So my goal for this month is to get April and May done, and I think I can do that in the time on this Saturday. So that's that'll be 5 days working on it. There's 5 Fridays, 5 Saturdays, so that's exciting. All right, and then on Sunday, I pulled out the Peppermint Purple 52-week Blackwork Sal, and I got the last 2 weeks done. So this week and this week, or last week, we're finished, and now is the long stretch. So this one will most likely be a full, or at least part of the day on Sunday to get that next Sunday. So I'm really happy with how that is turning out. I'm still really happy. I'm going to look at the colors and decide which color I want to use. I even thought about breaking the area up in fourths and putting all 4 colors in, but I'm not sure. I probably won't. I'll probably just use one color. But that's super exciting. And then Sunday, I decided I wanted to work on the Fright Night. Gotta pull it out because I haven't worked on it for so long that I don't remember who it's by. So Fright Night is a Louis T. Johnson project design charted by Gecko Rouge. And I just got the PDF. I didn't get the kit. So, and I got quite a bit done because I started going. This is on 25 count, easy guide, gridded white gray Lugana. And I started doing a hybrid of the 10 block and cross country. So I filled in this block. I finished this block, and then this block. So I have like 2.5 blocks that I finished, and I'm working on this block and this block. So yeah, I got a lot accomplished. Another drink. And I'm really happy with working on this again. It was a lot of fun. And I'm trying to do it this way so that I'm not starting and stopping so often, because there is so much confetti in this background. The background is full of confetti, but it feels like if I do a hybrid of cross country and diagonal 100 block that it works out better. So, and I may start doing that with the bee and up on the rooftop as well. But yeah, look at that. Look at that cat. I think he's awesome. So, I'm so excited to be working on this again. So it might come back out this next weekend. We'll have to wait and see. So that was everything I stitched on. Oh, no. I keep doing that because I keep forgetting my 30-minute a day. So this was my mania start 2 years ago. I did 26 days of the alphabet, or no, 27, I think. Yeah. But I decided to go ahead and start working on this for half an hour a night for Mania. So I got some more of the moon done. I was a little bit nervous because this is what I have left of 38/28. So I went in my stash. Thank goodness I have more. Woo. So I found 2 skeins that have not been bobbinated, and then a couple of bobbins of 28 or 38/28. So I should have plenty for a while. But I'm also going to change this up because I am trying to conserve this color. So I'll finish the moon and maybe add 1 star here. And yeah, just maybe have 1 star, maybe 2. And I will put her, I have decided to put her horns on because she looks a little funny without them. So this is Prairie Schooler ABCs done on 28 count. And this is wheat. Yeah, this is 28 count wheat. So I'm very happy with how this cow is coming out, and I should be able to finish this up this week, hopefully. I'm really hoping. I really wanted it to get it done in April, but I wasn't stitching on it, so if you're not stitching on it, it's not going to get finished. So that is all of my stitching that I did this week. Okay, and then knitting. Should we do that first? I think so. In knitting, I finished the Martina Bam Blanc the hat. So go ahead and put that on. Ooh, crazy hair. Crazy hair. So this was out of hand spun. It's got a little bit of silk in it. This is how much I ended up with. So I'm very happy with that. And if I had girl grandbabies, I would make a Blanc the hat for them. But I don't, so I can't. All right, this is gonna be messy hair for the rest of the podcast, but that's okay. I'll go ahead and show you that. First, it starts out with this triangle, and then you knit this big square, and then another square and another square. And you knit two together and to get the, oops, haven't woven all of my ends, but there's only two ends, and I really do like how this hat turned out. It fits me a lot better than the last one I made. So, ooh, well, but anyway, I do like this hat a lot, and I love knitting with hand spun. I really do. I love knitting with hand spun. And now I'm going to fix my hair a little bit so it's not too terrible. Okay, and then I decided to start knitting another project with hand spun. So this one is called the Rosette Window by Mira Rind. And it's a nice big shawl. Might be hard to see, but it's open lace work. It's a lot of fun. And this is the ball of fiber. This one, I don't know how I did it. I've never done it again, but I got 500 yards from a 2 ounce or 4 ounce bump of fiber. So this is called Ugly Naked Guy. It's a merino nylon, so this would have been really good for socks. And it's from two by hand. Dang it, I can't read it. 2 if by hand. So cool. So Ugly Naked Guy, of course, is a Friends reference, so I thought that was awesome. But here's what it looks like. I really am enjoying knitting on this. But I guess I should show you. So this is on a size US 4, 3.5 millimeter. And there's the open work. And to get this texture is so cool. It is knit 2 together front and back. So it's so neat how that works out. It's a really easy pattern. But it's going to be fun to stitch on. So as you see, it's changing colors. That's one of the main reasons why I like knitting with hand spun, is you never know what you're going to get as you're spinning it along and knitting it along. So yay. And speaking of hand spun, I finished plying. I plied this up on Wednesday's knit night on Zoom. This is the Road Trip. This is 4 ounces of Rambouillet by the First Draft, and I got 362 yards of a 2-ply. So how exciting is that? Look at that. No. Oops, sorry to shake it. I thought maybe it would. It's not going to. But I am so happy with how that turned out. And do I know what I'm going to do with it? No. I never know what I'm going to do with it until I just start. I have to start it and just work on it. And then it tells me what it wants to be. I find a pattern that I can fit it with. I like making a lot of hats and shawls with hand spun. So it might end up being a shawl. A small shawl. It would have to be a small shawl. Like I said, this is over 500 yards to do that shawl. So I just don't know yet. I'm trying to put it into a skein here. There we go. So there it is, all ready to be put in the drawer to be used. So, stash acquisitions. I raided my mom's stash again because I'm still looking for the ones we traded. Because she said she's not going to do them. She did keep a couple of the patterns that I found that she really decided she wanted to do. But then I got some of these. These are Told in the Garden. And this one is called The Garden. So I'll have to look at it and decide if I really want to do these. These are all hand drawn. And then she had two more, so I just put them together because they're from, I believe they're from the same company because it looks like it, called Song of the People and Welcome. She said she got these in the early 80s. I'm sorry, in the early 80s, and she was going to do them. They had just bought the house, and she was going to do these for the house, and she got too busy with work and just being at home, you know, doing home stuff, that she wasn't able to do them. But she did kit up, so I do have the floss. So I can look at the floss that I just got from her and decide if I want to do those or not. But I thought they were interesting. Then I saw this one and I couldn't resist. This is called Double Snow Folk. And it's a light switch cover for Christmas. And I only have one room that could fit in. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm sorry. It's the kitchen. So that would be kind of cute for the kitchen, I think, for Christmas time. If I want to keep moving them off and on for Christmas. Probably not, but if I do it, I'd probably keep it there. And then this one, who doesn't love bunnies? So this says, Grandma's hugs are always waiting. So look at that. That's so cute. And it would be really hard because I have 3 children and 2 grandchildren. And the other 2 children may want to have grandchildren. So do I make them both boys and then upset other people, or just make them the boy and the girl and just have it because it's cute? I don't know. And then this one I'm not sure about, but I think it's really pretty. It is a Threadworks. It's called Summer Garden by Leisure Arts. So, and of course it's got all the goodies there. And it's on 14 count Aida, I believe. Yep, 14 count Aida. And I don't mind Aida, so yeah. There's another package that I brought from the house that I started a long time ago, and I left it across the room, so maybe I'll show you guys next time because it was missing part of the pattern instructions, so I ordered another one because I found it on eBay for the same price that we paid for it when we bought it years ago. I mean, years ago, because I started working on it when the kids were little. So yeah, and it's going to be great to do. So plans this month, the Mira Monday is Gypsy Queen. And I guess I'll show you guys where I'm starting at. This is on 32 count fabric. Do I know what fabric? I think it is the called for fabric, or it's, let's see, what is the called for fabric? Because a lot of the mirrors I just do it on called for fabric because it's a lot easier. Milk Chocolate Linen by Witchell, and I think that's what this is. Or it's natural. It's one or the other. But here's where I will be starting on her today. Got a lot of her hair. And that needle minder I made. So, that's so exciting. Maybe I'll start working on her face. So I like working on her faces too. So maybe that will be the goal for this go around, to work on her face. So Monday is this mirror, and then on Tuesday I will work on the whip mirror, the whip go mirror. So looking around, I have nothing else to talk to you guys about, and it's been a half an hour. Wow, whoop, that's a long one. So I hope that your mania is going great. I have really enjoyed watching a lot of the mania videos, the mania plan videos. I'd like to watch those and then like to watch what was accomplished for the mania. So maybe I will do that after, just like a mania wrap up at the end to show all I did. But I don't know. It'd be like showing you guys now and then later on. So anyway, like I said, I hope you guys have a great week, and I hope that whatever you craft it to your heart's content, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys. This is a whoops. I forgot to show my Victorian Motto Samplers thread of the month. I've got the Brights, or the limited edition, and this is what it looks like. Look at those nice, bright, Eastery colors. That's what that reminds me of, is the Easter colors. So I'll just show, this is deep red. It's pretty red. Lemon zest. Summer bluebells. Lovely lavender. Spring azalea. And green rainbow. So, yeah. Now I can put these away or use them, and they don't have to sit and wait until next week. So anyway, I will see you guys next time.